Hey everybody. How many of you have unfortunately felt like the pandemic has taken a toll on your ability to walk or even just simply get up and down from a chair? If that's the case for you, today I want to show you 3 simple exercises that may help you that you can perform at home on your own. I'm Dr. Bruhl here at Physical One, and today we're with Tip Tuesday showing you again 3 exercises that can help your hips get a little bit stronger. The first exercise is a simple one, and you're going to lie on your side. You can do this from a bed, if that's your most steady surface for you, and it's called a clamshell. The clamshell exercise, you'll lie on your side. You can have a pillow under your head or your hands supporting your head. The knees are going to be stacked on top of each other, with the feet also stacked on top of one another. You're going to raise the top leg up towards the ceiling while maintaining your belly button facing forward. So what we mean by that is, if we start to rotate and the belly button goes up towards the ceiling, I've lost the essence of the exercise, because what I want to do is strengthen these side muscles and into my posterior glutes as well. So that's exercise number 1. The second exercise is one that you can do either from the floor or on your bed if you're more comfortable. You're going to go onto your hands and knees. This exercise has been called a bird dog. Here at the clinic we call it a Superman. What you'll do is have your wrists directly below your shoulder and have your knees directly below your hips. Once you're in this position, you're going to focus on first kicking one leg back at a time so that you can activate your gluteal muscles. So that looks like this. Kicking the leg back, toes pointing towards my face, and my hips are trying to find what's called a neutral position. In other words, not tilting up towards the sky, keeping the belly button facing down towards the table. I can hold this for about 2 seconds or even up to 10 seconds, and then I'll change sides. Again, focusing on trying to keep my hips in a neutral position. With this as well, I'm trying not to overextend my back, which would look like this, too much curve in my low back, and my head is looking down towards the ground or the surface that my hands are on. If I want to get more advanced, I can also throw in lifting up the opposite arm of the leg that's going up towards the ceiling and coming back down. The third exercise that we're going to focus on is called a side plank. Now there's a variety of ways to do this exercise, but we're going to focus on 2, a more beginner level and a little bit more intermediate. So the first way is the beginner level. We're going to get into this side lying position just like we did for the clamshells, but this time I'm not going to allow my head to be down like this. I'm going to be up onto my elbow. My elbow should be directly underneath my shoulder. This time my knees again are going to be stacked one on top of the other, but I'm going to move my legs a little bit backwards so that if I were to draw a line through my knees, my hips, and my shoulder, they would be generally in that same line. From here, my belly button is going to be pointing straight out, not rotated down towards the table or up too high towards the ceiling. As I lift up, pushing through the forearm, holding this position. From here, if I want to get a little more advanced, I can rotate my top arm up, or I can keep it tucked at the side. If the pressure is a little bit too much for the shoulder, try repositioning the elbow. You may have it out too far in front of your body. So at that point, you can come back down, scoot it a little bit closer to you, and then go up again into the position. The more intermediate way that we would do this side plank exercise would be, instead of having the knees bent, having the legs extended out. So again, I would have my ankles stacked on top of one another, knees, hips, shoulder all in good alignment, and then push up, just like that, and that would be my more intermediate side plank. This is good for, of course, core strengthening, but also strengthening the side glutes, also known as the glute medius muscle. Get great activation with that particular exercise. So these were 3 exercises that you can do to strengthen your hips if you have trouble with walking or even just getting up and down out of a chair. Again, my name was Dr. Bruhl. Thanks for tuning in to Tip Tuesday. And we would love if you subscribed to us on YouTube, liked us on Facebook, and followed us on Instagram.